fighting on his undercard is a dream come true. I mean, even if it wasn't in Oakland, it would be a dream come true because he's someone who inspired me when I was locked up. You know, watching him, watching his transformation, his evolution. But to fight at the Oakland Oracle is even more of a dream come true. To in front of all of Oakland, I couldn't ask for more.
And I know you're from East Oakland. Oracle is in East Oakland. How does that feel to actually fight kind of in the same, I wouldn't say neighborhood, but very close geography to where you grew up?
And that's what makes it so great. So my last two fights were in Oakland. And each time it was just like it brought me back to when I used to fight in my neighborhood or representing my neighborhood, you know, and all of my friends from my neighborhood watching me fight. I was always known as the dude that had hands from the Dubs, and I'm still known as that same dude. So it's, I don't know, it does a little something to me, help me fight at a high level. And I think he's the ideal role model. You know, Andre Ward is definitely ideal role model for our youth out here, for not only the youth but anyone who wants to transform their lives. Seeing as he came from pretty much everything that we came from. He came from the streets, you know. He came from a troubled childhood and a life, and he transformed his life. And he pretty much stick to the script. I've never seen him act out of character. And that's always been inspiring for me as well, just his character, not just the way he boxed. You know, his character, his image, upright man. And that's something that's missing amongst, boxers, where you have a lot of fighters these days who feel as though they have to display some form of buffoonery, some form of ignorance in order to make it, whereas he's not displaying no form of ignorance, and he's the best in this era. You know, and not to throw no shade on nobody, but I actually had a nephew who was boxing and real active in the gym, and he had some unhealthy lifestyles. He was doing some unhealthy things, and I was trying to tell him that you couldn't live a certain way, and still be a good fighter. You know, even some of the things he was eating and stuff like that, candy and stuff like that, and he'll say, well, Floyd Mayweather eats candy, he still does good, and I'm like, well, drugs and things like that, you definitely can't do that, and he'll say, well, Adrian Broner does it, and he, and like I said, that's not to throw shade on any of those guys, but this is the reality that our youth are actually looking up to these guys, and they're actually, when you're put in position of leadership, then you have a responsibility to the community.